Hello, Internet. How's it going? How you doing? I think I'm doing this right, which means we should be able to do this and this. What's up, guys? We're live on Twitch. I am Trey. We're getting ready for another wonderful and fantastic stream. Hope you're doing well. Kiko, Net, if I could be so bold. What has been the highlight of your day? Need to know. Welcome in. Let's see. Loving these quotes. It's really funny. I was thinking about it today. I have spent so much time on all of this, and it's something that, like, maybe 1% of people who watch see. It's like, I've been so infatuated with making this beginning scene look so cool, and it's something that's, like, on screen for not that long. Oh, man. But, Nat, new Echoes of Wisdom trailer got out today, too. Great day for Zelda. I saw that there was a new trailer. I have not watched the trailer, so that's pretty exciting. Maybe we'll find some time to do that. Yeah, surprise stream. Wasn't planning on doing Friday. My schedule's all up in the air this weekend, mainly due to rain shifting some things that I do with the family business. So there's a possibility I will not be able to stream tomorrow morning, which is why I wanted to make sure at least to get in today. So, yeah, we're going to do a short stream. We're going to play some Zelda. I know the last time we left off on Zelda, I was trying to get to the upgrade for our system to be able to detect whenever there's a shrine nearby. So, that is my goal. That being said, if for whatever reason I am available to stream, we will do a morning stream. So, that for sure is the goal. And I don't mind doubling up this week because the following week is when I will be out of town for the Childish Gambino concert. So, hopefully we're not front loading too many of the streams, but we'll have some fun. Highlight this stream? Hell yeah, I like that. All right, so we should be getting ready for some video gaming. So I'm going to switch over to this, and based on the wisdom of the Red Menace, I don't know why I never thought to do this before, I should be able to do this, and the music will just stop automatically. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. All right, let's go. Let's see. I honestly think I'm still exactly where we left off. I'm very happy to be here. What Zelda? How's it going? Green Day. What has been the highlight of your day? Need to know. Welcome in. Good to see ya. Hope you're doing well. By the way, if audio levels are fine, cool. If not, let me know. I will gladly turn it up. I think we turned it down for Dead Space, so I'm going to go up 2 notches, and we'll see. Okay, so that dot is where we're heading. So we're gonna keep pushing forward that way. Looks like we got some people to bully over here, so let's do that. Ooh, man, I got some cool stuff from last time. I don't remember any of this. Let's see. Let's do one of these. Give you a little pop on the bop. Got him. Whoa! Okay, all right, backing up. We got ourselves a tree, and it wants to fight. It feels so dumb to waste the axe on this thing. Game is good now after the adjustment. Thank you very much. But yeah, Friday. Man, I can't remember the last time I streamed on a Friday. I'm sure it's like right in front of my nose and I don't remember it. But what's everybody got going on for the weekends? Anybody got any cool surprises, plans? Don't know why I said surprises. Got popcorn? Nice. That's one thing I've kind of been, like, bummed about. I feel like there's not been a lot to go see at the theaters lately. Last movie I saw was Alien Romulus, and we're set until, I think, Joker in October. I don't know what else is on the horizon. Yeah, it's kind of dry. All right, that's the path we need to go. What's over here? Highlight, I would say it's Labor Day weekend, so I'm relaxing all weekend. Hell yeah, that's awesome. I got to do. I doubled up on some overtime stuff this weekend. So next weekend, I will have the whole weekend to go hang out with good old John before the concert. So that's cool. Let's see. Is that an explosive area? I did see Deadpool. I saw it twice, actually. I went with a buddy of mine, Beast Camp, who hangs out in chat sometimes. We went and saw it at a midnight release, which was super fun. And then that following Saturday, I went again. So, saw it twice. So good. Now that it's on streaming, friends and I are going to do Drinking Game for Borderlands movie. How wild is it that that movie's already out on streaming? That's insane. It came out, like, what, 2 weeks ago? What are some of the rules for the Drinking Game? By the way, I'm trying to see in practice. I added that little waveform visualizer that is tied to my microphone. Is that distracting? I couldn't decide. I wanted to bring it up and see if see what other people thought. I thought it'd be a nice little visual indicator for when it's me specifically speaking, even if someone's like not watching and just looking at chat. If you cringe, you drink. Oh no, you're gonna. If I can ask for a favor. Let me know how long you make it. I want to know what timestamp did Kiko cringe. But what about you, Green Day? Did you get around to seeing Deadpool? All right, let's see. What do we want to do? I know for sure. Let's get away. This axe is pretty good. Let's waste some of our lower weapons. I will keep a timer. I love it. And we're going to pop a bop from here. Missed! And I wasted pieces. Do you get pieces back? Boop. You know what would be kind of fun? Don't know if we're ready for it yet. A Lionel. Got him. Alright, let's see. Hey, we did get our piece back. Nice. What? Oh, damn. Thanks, Tulin. We got a bunch of these suckers ahead of us. Ba-dum. Oh, I also bought a new cocktail shaker for the drinking game. Dude, nice. What drinks are on the menu? At some point soonish, I would recommend going to Gerudo Town and fusing one of your stronger materials with a Gerudo Spear. Give it a shot. Kind of like the rundown of what I'm expecting. Best laid plans of both mice and men, but I want to, at least by the end of today, have that upgrade done. And then whatever shenanigans we get into tonight, that's whatever. Next time we do a long stream, whether that be tomorrow or 2 weeks from now, we're going to start the final temple or doom. Temple of Doom. Temple or dungeon, whatever it may be. It will increase attack power a lot. All right. I still need to figure out the Great Fairy thing. Because I know I should probably get my armor higher, too. I saw Deadpool with a buddy of mine. It was good. I'm weirdly a huge NSYNC fan, so my friend and I were belting the beginning, then the end was Green Day, so we sang and didn't care. That's sweet. Alright, let's see. What is that? Oh, that just fell. Let's head this way. Alright, we're back on our original path. That was the bridge we crossed. Let's see. Should we help you? What are you up to? Where's your friend? Pineapple Martini, Mermaid Mule, and Mango Slush. Ooh. Let's see. My friend and I got separated. All my friends are separated. My friend is sending up a smoke signal, and I can't wait to catch up. I'm so tired, though. I can't move. All right, if I were to get you over there, it would probably involve some kind of rocket. I really wish you could build in phases. Like, I want to build a hot air balloon that goes straight up, and then at some point I can pick a button and it, like, turns into a glider, or somehow, like, a glider detaches and we can take off from there. But, yeah. Damn, I did like 2 of those Korok things. Not a fan of Koroks. So, I have a love-hate relationship with it. I love if it's something I think I can do silly. But I don't spend as much time on it as I did before. Try uses stasis on them and smack them over there. That doesn't build up like it used to, does it? No, you don't have stasis. Apparently NSYNC didn't know they'd be at the start of the movie until the actual screening. Oh, wow. How does that work? Well, I guess they don't necessarily hold the rights to their music. All right, here's what we're going to do. What? No. No, no, no. This is what we're going to do. No. There we go. There's always that first few minutes of the stream where I got to remember how to play the darn game. Okay, we'll put that one there. Then we're going to go here. Boop. We'll put you here. Okay, so we got that going. But once we get up in the air, we need to get some forward motion. Oh, you know what? I never thought about that. If we ever need to build and attack one of these, we could use that piece that always faces towards the enemy and then just put the thing in reverse so we can like move forward if we ever need to have a homing attack from the air. Okay, so let's throw some batteries on this bad boy and we'll call it done. We'll do 2. We'll go get more if we need to. Uh-oh. Let's give ourselves some room. Okay, we're fine. You could do a rocket at 45 degrees maybe with a balloon. True. Wait. Oh, would that work? That would work, wouldn't it? The problem is... What is the problem? I think you're onto something here. Let's put this here. And then... The problem is the longevity of the rocket. But if we have the air... Hold on. I think you're onto something. Oh my god, I'm playing Breath of the Wild right now. So many times I've wanted to send... Now I'm telling you to use stasis. Hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay, that's fine. I need this to stay up. We'll put it right here. Okay. Right there for right now. If you add multiple rockets, does that move you even further? I don't... Actually, are rockets redundant? Because they would last the same because they fire off at the same time. So it's not like the rocket will last any longer if you do that. But will it propel you further? This didn't do what I... Oh, actually, that might work. That's not what I needed, but, hey. Happy accidents. Okay. So then now, we should be able to angle this. This person is going to regret asking for help. And that's the kind of service I like to provide throughout Hyrule. You better not. All right, let's see. Oh, are the rockets affected by the battery? Surely. Okay, there's one. So many questions, so little answers. Listen, I promise this makes sense in my head. Okay. And then one last little piece, which is our steering wheel. Which I don't even think actually matters. I just want to have a place to hold on to. All right, every captain needs their captain's chair. All the Koroks are now on will be like, I'll figure it out here. Okay, I think we have everything we need. A whole new world. Okay. Oh my god, it actually is steering. Oh, this is fantastic. We're gonna get you there in no time, buddy. Now we just have to hope that my batteries do not die. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Bring it in for a smooth landing. Okay, we're fine. All right, you wanted your friend? Let's bring it to your friend. Hello. We just spent so much of our items for you. All right, we got ourselves 2 Korok seeds. That was the perfect machine, weirdly. That's where I like to do my best work. It's crazy how that worked, right? Bye. All right, now I'm further than where I wanted to be. Oh no, I'm exactly where I wanted to be. You know, if you follow your bliss, it usually ends up leading you to where you need to be. Look, we can't be rude to the new people we've just met. We gotta park outside like civilized people. Let's see. It's crazy how that worked. This place is pretty cool. Ah, he's talking to me. So, is there anything special bringing you to Hateno Village at this hour? All we have are veggies, Cece's fashion, and just those 2 things, really. So, you know, not much point in attacking our homes or anything. Wow, they're being attacked? Oh, he's actually pretty handsome now that I get a good look. Hey, I have a good idea. You should take this and not ask any questions. This is me in any social situation. You swept me off my feet so fast that I gave you one of my prized eggs. Now, no more though. Just forget what happened here today. Your heart is like a cuckoo's egg. Easily given, but easy to break. Please find it in your heart to forget what happened today. Okay. I feel like you weren't getting what I was going for there. Way to kill the mood. Link is hot, canon confirmed. You heard it here first. My Link is hot. Take that, nervous bird. He saw your flying machine. Listen, when you got wheels, you got deals. Be right there. Hang on just a sec. It's the hat that does it. Oh, I was sure you were Mayor Reed coming to talk for a bit. Did all this fashion business bring you to town too? Clearly. Before folks came to Hateno Village for the veggies, but now they show up for the gaudy get-up Cece makes. So, which are you after? Cece's outfits. Makes sense. I guess she is a world-famous designer or whatever. Go up that slope farther into the village. Cece's shop is the tacky one to the left as you enter the gates. Aww. Even my wife, Nikki, is gaga about her stuff. You see, this hat, Nikki's the one who insisted I keep it on. Give me a light, tough straw hat when it comes to working the fields any day. Oh, but don't let the wife hear I said so. She, thinks it looks good on me. Anyway, what you see here is me trying to come up with a new kind of veggie, but I haven't had much luck so far. Still, if I quit so soon, I'd be a poor excuse for a farmer, wouldn't I now? Man, everybody just all open book in this town. I'm not gonna steal their utensils. Hello? I'm worn out. Are you from outside? Yes. If you want to play, tell my brother Neb. I'm sure he'll add you to our spy game. My brother Neb is spy number 1, and I'm number 2. I like the way you say Hateno village. I say Hatio. Hatio. I wonder which way it is. Hateno. A spy's job is to keep an eye out and report to the big-time hero, Azum, with surveillance about any bad people. But the lab on top of the hill to the east is too far, so I can't go there. I'm fairly certain I remember these kids in Breath of the Wild. Oh, hey, mister. Are you what they call a traveler? Your weapon is really neat. Every wanderer has amazing gear, it's true. Hatio sounds delicious. I love swords and bows and arrows and all that stuff. Want to be my friend, mister? We're spies for Azum. He's a hero who protects our village. I'm spy number 1, and my sister Nara is spy number 2. That makes you spy number 3, mister. My way's for sure wrong. I like this place. Everybody says I look cool. It's a nice change of pace for once. Alright, let's get out of here. Alright, what else is there to see? I do see a shrine, so we could go do that. We could cook if we wanted. I remember Neb. I remember all of them. The little monster had me show some 6 weapons in a side quest. The name Neb is what really is ringing a bell here. So, Net, you talked about the new Zelda trailer. What'd you think of it? You know what? Speaking of, we did that that watch along of the last trailer, and I was looking back to see how that new scene looked. I completely forgot I wasn't capturing chat. It was just an empty spot with nothing there. There we go. Mispronounced words ain't new here. The first person in this village was pretty sketchy. Hey, they gave me an egg. You give me an egg, I'll go a mile. Don't worry, Dad. I'll keep the village safe. Aw, it's Tim Tebow. Alright, let's see. I don't know why. I feel like I've avoided exploring all the other towns. This is the first town that I've felt like, alright, I'm gonna check everything out. There's something they show at the end of it that made me a bit shocked. Okay. I probably won't do it today. If I end up streaming in the morning, I'll have more time. I might do a little after break watch along. You watch hockey, don't you? Yeah, this will be my 3rd season, 2nd full season. So I'm excited about the new season starting, which I think is October, right? Football is next week, which I'm super excited about. Diehard Steelers fan prior to getting into hockey. And I'm ready for my heart to be broken again. It's been enough time since they got knocked out of the playoffs. I can heal. I can move forward and have hope. Hockey! What about you, Green Day? I think I remember you talking about being a hockey fan. Could be wrong. Bum, bum, bum. I will say I did talk about what was the plan after Dead Space, which was Animal Well. I lied. I forgot Plucky Squire's on the way, and I really want to play that. Did you hear Johnny Gudra? I may be saying that wrong. Johnny Hockey died. Him and his brother were riding his bikes and got hit by a car the day before his sister's wedding. Oh, man, that's awful. I'm not well-versed in hockey enough to know who that is, but that's still sad nonetheless. Let's see. What do we want to... Do we have something we could chop this down with? No, not that. Do we have flame anywhere? That'll do. I'm devastated. Who's Johnny Hockey? Alright, we're about to lose this bow. Yeah, he's a great hockey player, man. He was like 28 or something. Damn! Nuts. Makes you kind of appreciate things. That's... I mean, no death is good, but I mean, 28... That's way too young. That's rough. Let's see. We could hop across that way. I feel like we're missing something over here, though. He played for Calgary forever, recently got traded to the Rangers, I think. Damn. Him and his brother riding bikes got hit by a car. Damn. Do we have a bomb? We do have a bomb. Let's do this bomb. It's easier to find time bombs than it is to get real bombs. I'm gonna give it a wide berth. Okay, didn't matter. We could do this because we're trying to waste them anyway. How did I get up to 19? I'm fairly certain I saw that was 18 earlier. Alright. What secrets hide behind these rocks? Nothing, just bullshit. Anybody watching the new Rings of Power? I watched the first episode of Season 2 yesterday. I was talking to my cousin about it. I don't hate it. But it's not, like, all it does is make me appreciate how great the trilogy was. Other than that, it's just fun to hang out in Middle-earth. My city was absolutely floored when the news came out. Damn. Sorry for the sad-ass news. Kind of hit me when I found out, so I figured I would ruin everyone's day. But seriously, kind of crazy. No, I feel you, man. It's... Even though that's not somebody I was familiar with, it's crazy how there's, like, these people that just have that impact on you. Like, you never... I don't know if this is the case for you, but I know there are times where it's like, oh... This is a person of stature I just never thought about mortality with. I'm trying to think of who the last one was for me that it hit me. It's like, oh yeah, they're human. Let's see. All right. We're leaving it. I'm hesitant to watch Rings of Power. Like I said, it's not something like I'm shouting from the rooftops, but it's fine. See. In some lighter news, the Tears of the Kingdom art book is going to be out soon. I ordered it from Japan. Ooh, that sounds awesome. Only to later find out it was in Japanese, but oh well. That art's going to be super nice. Are they translating it to any other languages? Excuse me. It's a goal of mine. I want to go, because it wasn't in Tokyo. They just opened the Nintendo Museum. I want to go to the museum within the next 3 years. It sounds so much fun. Maybe in the future. Does anyone watch The Challenge on MTV by any chance? That's my favorite show ever. What's The Challenge? I've never heard of it. Maybe in the future. I feel like we may have actually circled around to where we were trying to get to earlier. Like, over here to the right is going to be... nothing. The City Museum is definitely on the bucket list. It would be so fun. Maybe go to Nintendo Land and Nintendo Museum. I don't know how close they are. There was a 2-minute trailer for the art book, and we already got so much info, like Tears of the Kingdom timeline placement, and the fact there's a new and old Zonai script. Ooh, okay. Ass? No, Kiko! A little slow on the draw. Are those purposely off sync? That's a good attention to detail. Okay, maybe I was wrong, but there's definitely something over here. Hey, don't turn your butt on me. I've never missed so many headshots before. Oh, I see a net. Hold on, I'm coming to get you. I don't think he would have said anything worth banning. Oh. Let's see. I love how the first thing he noticed about the grab ass emojis is the delay between the hands. Listen, pure of heart. It's a show where a whole bunch of grown adults play these games and vote someone off every week, kind of like Big Brother, but more amazing. That was Automod. That was not on UTech. It's kind of like how Kim always gets caught whenever she jokes about biting somebody. I err on the side of caution when it comes to Automod, because it's not hard to just uncomment it. But you're good. We're pretty direct. If anything's ever over the line, a lot of times, like, I don't know if you ever heard it, we had this joke where we'd say, like, pull up, and it's like an acknowledgement of, okay, that was funny, but let's head in a different direction kind of thing, so you're good. Damn, how many licks to the center of that Tootsie Pop? Boop. There we go. All right, I think we're good to go. Pull up! All right, see, Kiko got me. I went over the line. The funny thing about the art book is the shipping costs more than the book. Yeah, that's the hard part, man. Shipping's such a pain. I get it, but also, damn. I don't think I followed up. It's a show where a bunch of grown adults play these games to vote someone off. So it kind of reminds me of, like, was it on Nickelodeon? Guts? Is it like that? Like a bunch of, like, challenges? The funny thing about the art book is... Oh, I read that. Actually, no. Let's waste this thing. Still better than the reverse. If something over 55 USD, then they ask 20% for the price for customs. Alright, there was just a rusty claymore hanging out in there. Alright, there we go. I really thought that would have broken our weapon, but we're good. Another thing I'm excited about game-wise that I don't think I've talked about a lot on stream, Astrobots. There's so many things happening all at once. You got Astrobots, you got Zelda, you got Plucky Squire, that Nintendo Indie Direct just dropped a bunch of games all at once, indie games. There's a couple of those that looked exciting. This September's becoming a jam-packed month. But Astrobots in particular, I remember we played the VR version on stream a long time ago. And then I don't think I streamed the PlayStation 5 one. No, that was during the long hiatus. I for sure didn't do that. I played it, didn't finish it, but I loved it. The full game looks great. Something tells me that the Tears of the Kingdom art book won't be the last thing I spend money on for Tears of the Kingdom. I already spent way too much on the limited edition Tears of the Kingdom soundtrack. Is that like record, vinyl record, or what kind of package is that? So something I don't talk about nearly enough. I should do this more often. And it's something I look on, finding a way to have that displayed correctly, is all my opening music is from Game Chops. And specifically, I hover around the Nintendo, even more specifically the Zelda remixes, the Zelda Lo-Fi, Zelda Synthwave. I want to show support for that and get the vinyl collection of some of those, because that would be so nice to have displayed back here, depending on which one's being played. And I'm working on getting an audio setup that I can pull in that audio from the record player, which would be nice. But yeah, Game Chops, they're the best. Unless I find out something about them, then not. My experience with Japan shipping is crazy. I ordered something from Japan like months ago and got a refund only recently of like $3 because shipping cost has changed. Damn. Like, they didn't have to, but that was nice of them. That's super... I'm glad you got the shipping difference. Limited edition is 9 CDs plus USB with the most important tracks. I'm glad it's not vinyl because of quality. That makes sense. I'm a sucker for the process of putting a record on and listening to it. I know it's not the best quality, and I know it's not the easiest way to listen to music, but I love the active participation of it. It's like, I'm going to listen to this. It's more than just tapping my phone. I I don't know if I've ever talked about it here. I feel like I've distanced myself a bit from music, and rather than like searching for music to listen to, I just let whatever my algorithm, it's like, hey, this is related to the things you've been listening to, find music for me that way. And there's a part of me that kind of misses that experience of like, no, I like this band, I like this album, I'm listening with intent kind of thing. I'm glad it comes in a nice box, though. You have me wanting to look it up, because if it's a 9-disc set, I can only imagine how great that that box collection looks like. Vinyl, just get the artists themselves to perform in front of you. Well, I'll go even one further that I think I'm almost positive y'all are going to be like, what the hell? I like getting cassette tapes, too. That one more so. So it all stems from, like, if it's a band I like, I want to show support beyond just streaming, because clearly they don't get that great of deals on streaming. So it's like, all right, I'll buy merch and show some support that way. And it used to be I liked doing it for vinyl for display purposes, but it just, they take up so much space. Having like a collection of cassette tapes is a fun little collector vibe while having music. Cassette tapes are fun, especially rewinding it. The only problem with the limited edition set is 300 USD for 9 CDs in the USB. I definitely want to see what that box art looks like now. Oh, man. But again, like, I love it. I love... I'm a sucker for a well-put-together box set. I was always a huge Marvel fan. I was always super envious of the box sets they would do for... each phase, like phase 1 got one, phase 2 got another. They never did it for phase 3, but I kept holding out like, okay, whenever the Infinity Saga's done, they're most likely going to do this giant ass box set. And I don't think they ever did, at least not one that I saw on Blu-ray. But some of those, the first one I think was like in a shield case that came with a Tesseract. And the second one, I want to say it was the Hulkbuster like thing, but I could be wrong. And it was ridiculous with, like, what, 24 movies and special features? There's no way they could have done a whole box set of the entire Infinity Saga. All right, I think I've gotten everything I possibly can out of this. Well. I couldn't think of the word well. Bum, bum, bum. Oh. Duh. Where did we end up? Notes towards a new variety of pumpkin. I firmly believe the Hateno village's charm is in its delicious vegetables and milk from our farms. But there's no denying that these things are just resonating with the youth nowadays. And I've got no business being mayor if I can't fix that. So I got together with Knack, the best farmer in these parts, and we came up with a new type of pumpkin. The color, shape, and appearance are based on the CC brand aesthetic, which is popular with the young folk. We've hit a snag, though. It might be a bit before we can achieve our goal of shipping the pumpkins out. By the way, the English professor I do Zelda analysis with finally replied, TLDR is that their mother has been having some health issues, so we'll do it during the school year, but instead of only doing like 3 meetings, we'll make it a weekly thing. One, I'm very sorry to hear that they're having health issues with their mom. That's incredibly rough. But I'm glad they're still making time to have that analysis chat. That's a super special connection. I have a weird amount of box sets. Harry Potter, Mission Impossible, Fast and Furious, Game of Thrones, up to like season 6, I think. Spider-Man's, I'm positive there's more. What, do you have did they make a Spider-Man box set that was like all the Sony Spider-Men? Tobey Maguire, Andrew Garfield, Tom Holland? I feel like I remember that being a thing. Can you see it behind me? I have, the Bo Burnham special edition box set for his Inside special. This is Here's Getting a Little Bit Edition soundtrack. Got the price wrong. Oops. Let's see. This is the Tears. If it's, I only. Oh, yeah. You can't send links. Sorry. So again, another thing on the ever-growing list of updates I want to make. I want to have it where I can allow people. I used to have it set up where, like, if somebody had spent enough time in the chat, there was somebody I trusted with links, so I could set them to like a regular, and they could share stuff. I know StreamerBot, or whatever it's called, probably can do that. It's all a matter of me just like finding the time to set that up. But you can put it in the Discord for now. It's on Amazon, so it shouldn't be hard to look up at some point. Cool. What's going on here? As I've said multiple times now, I can't admit 3 customers at present. What do you mean? We took the trouble to come here, and now you're saying we can't get in? But I wanted to see Cece's new stuff. It's not every day a mega famous fashion designer debuts new material. Yeah, everything I heard said this was some of Cece's best work. I'm so sorry, but we only have 1 entry ticket remaining. 1 ticket? So you're saying 1 person could go in? Hey, come on now. We can't just let one of us get a head start. Sure, I know that. It was just a joke. Oh, well, maybe if we come back later, they'll have room for all of us. This is the escape room dilemma. Yeah, it's not like this is the only clothing place in the village. What do you say we kill some time at the dye shop? What a nerd. Oh, come on. Oh, or we could check out the pasture. Speaking of which, I heard that is a little ways up the road from the pasture is a laboratory specializing in ancient stuff. Since we got all dolled up, we may as well hit the town and see it all. Only in Tears of the Kingdom do people leave the line to let you go in. Or Japan too, I guess. Nice one. Red, how's it going? Oh, look at that. It's been the highlight of your day. Need to know, welcome in. Good to see ya. Ha! We're all nerds down here. Yeah, I only have the Toby box set, but I'm pretty sure they did all of them with the first movie with Tom. Andrew is the best Spider-Man. I really like him as Spider-Man. I think he's of the 3 Spider-Men, I think he's the one who has the most fun. I still prefer Tom. I'm an MCU fan at heart. It's hard for me to go against the MCU. NetTech with the 17. Nice. Thank goodness they gave up. Oh my, I'm sorry to keep you waiting. Are you also a tourist who's come to see my the new line of Cece's products? As long as it's just you, you're free to go into the shop. Cece herself is in there right now, in fact. Highlight is purely that it is now a 3-day weekend. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Nothing you'll see is for sale. It's only an exhibition right now. Sorry to disappoint. Andrew just got crappy movies, but he was the best. It is unfortunate. I hope he gets a chance at another one at some point. Why does she look like the fish from Shark Tale? Kiko! Be nice! Oh, man. All right, Cece. No. Oh, another practically perfect masterpiece. It's an exemplar of the form from every angle. You're 100% right. This is the sort of thing which I've built my name and reputation as the world-renowned Cece. Oh, pardon me. Are you an admirer here to meet the incomparable Cece? I must say, you don't seem to show any sort of interest in fashion. Welcome to the Ventus Clothing, the only boutique in the world which carries the Cece brand. And if you weren't aware, you stand before the very woman who changed the fusty old village into the birthplace of Novu fashion? As proof, I present to you this. The Cece hat, the newest and most magnificent work by yours truly, Cece. I hate it. Do you see that luxurious curve? Do you note my avant-garde color choices? Wouldn't you call it the pinnacle of perfection? This piece is so special that I dare not assign a price to it. It's not for sale. I shall only part with it when I find someone truly worthy of owning it. Only the most impressive fashionista in Hyrule's trendiest village is worthy of such a crown. What's all this about Hyrule's trendiest village? I don't remember approving any new slogans for Hateno. Ah, look who's here. What can I do for you, oh esteemed Mayor Reed? I'm really sorry. I tried to stop him from coming in like you asked, but he wouldn't take no for an answer. Cece, you have to quit littering the village with your weird art pieces. Maybe you don't realize, but plants need their sleep too. Those eyesores are so bright at night that they keep veggies awake. It's a real problem for the crops. Hateno's foundation is its produce. What are we gonna do if it fails? Now, dear, there's no need to get so worked up. I think some of the people here actually like her art, you know? Wouldn't it be better to hear her out? Don't fall for her line of twaddle. She got everyone in Hateno wrapped around her finger already. My duty is to look after the village, and that's what I mean to do. Looking after the village, you say? Who do you suppose you have to thank for Hateno's rejuvenation? It didn't need rejuvenating. Hateno Village is a peaceful place where folks live quiet lives, and that's the way they like it. Do they? Then let us leave the matter to the people to decide. My avant-garde approach versus this mayor's quaint, bygone ways. The citizens will decide which outlook will drive the future of the village. By holding a mayoral election. You're calling for a mayoral election? I'm probably not saying that right. Sure, suits me. I'll win this pretty easy. Sophie, I delegate management of my mayoral election to you. What? Mayoral. Come on, Clavia. I don't feel like sticking around here any longer. It's time we head back home. Thanks, Tech. This town is a bunch of hippies. I don't know who... look, I don't want to bring politics into this. Let's see. I don't think I've missed anything. When I first got to this part, I was like, I hate fashion in Zelda 2. That looks like poop. It is a, what's it called? A parody of fashion, I think. All right, Cece, look. I don't agree with your fashion, but I am a sucker for side missions. Oh, you again. I've got a long to-do list in preparation for the mayoral election, and the sooner I get started, the better. The answer should go without saying, but you are, of course, undecided. I can't unsee Fishtail Girl. Oh, if you haven't yet thrown your lot with either candidate, then welcome to Team CC. That settles that, I trust. It's plain for all to see that I'm a shoo-in for the next mayor. Or so one would think. Yet there's stragglers in this village still supporting Reed. They need a mental makeover. And so... I have a fabulous plan to give out mushroom to Reed supporters. Mushrooms are synonymous with the CC brand. Fungal fashion is CC's way. The mushrooms I give them will paint them inside and out with fresh, vibrant CC brand colors. Although Sophie and I must mind the shop, where will we find someone who we can trust to carry out this vital task? I gotta go. Oh, so eager to get started in my little errand already. You'll need these then. Hylian shrooms. Hylian shrooms. See. These mushrooms are for the village's Reed supporters. It's easy to recognize them by how unstylish they are. My supporters are all expert fashionistas, dressed to the nines in CC. This should go without saying, but don't give one to anyone in Reed's family. There's also no need to give them to children, travelers, or any temporary residents like Sheikah researchers. That leaves us with, unless I miss my guess, a total of 8 Reed supporters. Your mission is simple. Give a single Hylian shroom to each of those 8 misguided voters. Well, off you go. I don't like this. They're like, all we want is good vibes and good veggies, right? If we bring politics into it, is it bending the rules to say Mayor Reed looks like a very specific religious figure? I can't remember. I wasn't looking at his face. Alright, let's see. Let's see where you land in all this. She saddled me with so much work when she put me in charge of the mayoral election. Sir? Bamboozle to meet the mushrooms. Let's be honest, that's what's going to end up happening. I'm going to forget that I was supposed to do this, and I'm just going to eat the mushrooms. I feel like I should apologize for dragging you into this mess. But since we are both involved now, could you give me a little advice? Sure! Oh, I should have expected that. The thing I need your advice on is my sister. It's about Cece. Lately, she's been sneaking off alone in the middle of the night. I don't think it's anything sinister, but the election is soon, and I don't want any last-minute surprises to hurt her chances. So I'd like you to tell my sister, find out where she's going and what she's up to, and then get back to me. I've tried following her myself, but she spotted me right away. I really got an earful about it, too. If you succeed in finding out what she's doing, I can reward you, of course. You're the only one I can ask for help. I don't want any of the villagers finding out until I know what's going on. Help me out, please. What's going on? We'll figure it out. Hello there. Always happy to see a traveler in Hateno Village. Are you one of those who came to see the new CC fashion line? Not to brag, but the mind behind it is my own daughter, CC. If you're looking for her, you'll probably find her at that clothing shop. I mean, boutique. Not sure what the difference is personally, but CC always gets upset when I call it a clothing shop. Oh no, they added corruption to Zelda. No problem, Fishtail. Kiko. I'm glad you said something. So what are you now, like 15% done with this game? We're getting close. I don't want to be too generous with our percentages, but we're getting close. The Rob Logan, how you doing? It's been the highlight of your day. Need to know, welcome in. Good to see ya. Hopefully you're doing well. Let's see. Love's fire burns forever. What's the matter? You can tell me. Weirdly handsome dude. You look like you've been places. Sure, things are peaceful in the old village, but it's a jungle out there in the world. That's why I stick around here, checking out the scene, making sure no strangers put the moves on Miss Ivy. Wait, I mean, that's why I make sure no strangers come in from outside to disturb the peace. I made cookies, always the highlight. What did you make? Your baking is always a true delight when you share it on social media, so I can only imagine what you made. The mayoral election side quests are genuinely fun. Sweet. He only goes up a full % when he makes it back to the tutorial mission that he skipped past. Like the Terrytown ones in Breath of the Wild. It's a classic chocolate chip. Nothing fancy. Hell yeah. Have you changed your ways on cheesecake yet? Let's see. Who's Ivy? You forgot the Miss. I always add the Miss. Miss Ivy is the poster girl for the East Wind General Store. There's no problem if you want to talk to Miss Ivy. Hell no. Just keep the naive, I just moved here and won't somebody show me around act to a minimum. Not that anyone could be as young, guyish, or fashion-esque as me. This guy reminds me of Gene from Bob's Burgers. By the way, quick question for you, big guy. What kind of present do you think would make Miss Ivy at Eastwind happy? I'm not asking for me, you understand. A friend of a friend wanted advice, and I'm having a tough time with the answer. Obviously, I can't just go ask her directly. Let me know if you think of something. If I think of something, I'm gonna do it. Rob don't like cheesecake. It almost... Something didn't start the fire. Rob didn't like the cheese. There's something here. We'll figure it out. So what I'm hearing is this guy is threatened by Link's handsomeness. Listen, man. I got that bokoblin charm. Election season begins. Look, Amira. Someone who forgot to put on his CC branded outfit today. Get with the times and put on some CC branded clothes already. How else will anyone know your loyalty to CC style? Rock around the village looking like that if you want, but don't blame me when CC roasts your fashion senses. Let's see. You could make a whole... We didn't start a fire parody and list all the common foods I don't like easily. The only other one I know is... Was it garlic? I think it was garlic. It was whenever you were streaming the... that cooking game that was delightful until it was sad. Let's see. I like CC hat more than the mask you're wearing. Well, you're probably pretty busy, so we'll see you around. Close onions. I knew it was something. Yeah. I don't blame you. I don't love onions, but I don't mind them. Let's see. Walk around the village looking like that if you want, but don't blame me when CC roasts your fashion senses. CC set up her own CC brand line. It proves what a fantastically avant-garde, charismatic designer she is. Why? CC's single-handedly set the tone for Hateno's village whole look. CC's shop is to the left of the village entrance. It's a stylish shop with a mushroom clothing decoration. If you're feeling plain, shabby, or drab, CC has the cure. Go ask her to coordinate your look today. Why is everyone brainwashed with CC? Alright, I'm creeped out by all of this. I'm going straight to the waypoint. This is too much reading for you, I know. Yeah, I think we need to get to the laboratory. Oh, do we want to explore the next well? Let's just see. Let's just see. Almost got attacked by a squirrel. Have I already been here? Did you get that shrine? Not yet. Hint, they're all connected in Hateno. Okay. Let's get out of here. We already explored all these. I don't know why it's weird to ascend into water. Okay. Bum, bum, bum. I wonder, because I don't remember seeing that well in the little mini-map. I wonder if you have to go through them all to activate them, though. Fish must be like, what the fuck, man? Okay! Y'all ready for science? So, here's what we're going to do. Tech had the question, could you find the treasure chest this dog leads us to without activating this mission? So, if you're not familiar, you got to get the dog to like you, which you do by spinning. This works in real life, too. Eventually, they'll be like, okay, you're pretty cool. And then, you feed them apples. Actually, no. 3 apples to be precise. And at some point, they will eat it. I do this all the time with dogs. Come on, eat the food. I think I made him dizzy. Oh, okay. Only 2? Now they should lead me to treasure. Unless they... Okay, no, they do need to eat 3. Take me to the treasure. What is it? Can't be the well, I just explored it. Okay, treasure chest is right there. So, rather than getting it, we're gonna reload. Man, we did that right at 8 o'clock on the dot. Okay, now we go back. Why apples? Good doggos deserve steak. You know what? You're right, Kiko. I'm going to give him steak on this next one. Okay. Does this exist elsewhere? It does not. So you do have to activate the mission before you can get the chest. Be my friend. No way, yeah. The dog spawns the chest from the depths. Can't believe you're playing till you beat Ganon tonight. No. No, we're just gonna upgrade our pad. I keep wanting to say Puripad, but I know it's not a Puripad. This one's for you, Kiko. Oh, wait, hold on. Eat the food! Speedrun strats, start now. Waste all your meat. With this skill level, it would take a day to get to Ganon. So what I'm going to do, as soon as he eats the 3rd piece of meat, I'm hauling ass. I want to see if that chest will appear when it appears. There it is. Hey, I'm just pulling the roasting example set by the OGs. Quote of the week. Oh man, that's too much credit. I have played both of these games. I didn't know you could do that, dogs. Do they all show you chest? The new Zelda will be out before he beats this one. I'm not gonna lie, there was a part of me that was like, God dang it, Trey, you really goofed it. You wasted so much time. You're not gonna get to play Echoes of Wisdom. I'm not gonna start that until we finish this, but Zelda will live on. Maybe by the time I finish Echoes of Wisdom, the next Zelda, 3D Zelda, will be around. answering your question, Green Day, I don't remember if Breath of the Wild had that same mechanic. I've only ever done it in this one. That I remember, at least. It did. Okay. Interesting. So I technically didn't do... Well, no, I never did 100% on that. I only did side missions and shrines. In before the new Nintendo console gets announced. We actually talked about this, Kiko. I don't know if you're here. It's going to be so funny, because I think if you go back to the original VODs, I start off talking about how... I'm sure at some point I talked about how, like, it will be funny whenever the next console comes out, and it's like, oh man, this plays better, it runs a bit more stable than the current Switch console, but whatever, I want to play this now. There's a good possibility this run would extend into the next generation. This whole, if you're watching this on YouTube at some point in the future, this whole run started on a Switch and will end up on the Switch successor. Do all the dogs show you chests? Let's see, yes, pretty sure. I'm about to be spinning in circles tomorrow all day. Oh, you mean in real life? All right, I got a get-rich-quick scheme, but I need to go and find dogs. All right, what are we doing here? What's going on? Are these conductive? They are. Okay, so that one can go there. We got the ball rolling. Not literally. It upsets me that you will 100% be continuing this playthrough onto the successor. Isn't it funny? No, I mean in Breath of the Wild. I'm not throwing out this real life idea, though. Can you attach? Okay, so we could do that. Let's go back up and see what we're going for. It upsets me. This shrine shouldn't be too hard. Just get the balls in the hole. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. This could be a 2-hour thing. Now, I have a feeling this might actually pop off on its own. Question. Okay, hold on. Answer. Do you any one-shot games you have planned on as off-stream? Do you any one-shot games you have planned as... I don't know if I understand what you're asking. You took it off the ramp and put it on the wall. Do you any one-shot? Do you have any games you have planned as an off-stream? No. Not... I mean, I have a Ranger I've been playing off-stream. I've been working through that slowly. It's something I've kind of wrestled with, especially during the long hiatus. My attention span has been broken to the point that I honestly have a hard time focusing on games unless it's in this kind of context, just because this is like, okay, this is a fun thing, it's planned, it's a shared experience, but if I like sit down to play a game for myself, I don't know, I've lost that ability for better or worse. It's something I'm still kind of like working through. If you're wondering, no, there isn't a special cutscene if you put in all the balls. Don't ask me how I know. How long did that take you? Also, I got sidetracked. We didn't get the chest. Let's see. Just around 20 minutes. You're efficient. But yeah, off-stream wise, basically anything that I can play on the Steam Deck, like laying in bed, that's usually what I've been going through. Right now it's a Ranger. We started a Ranger on stream, but that didn't really do well. And I know it's kind of funny to say while playing a quote-unquote puzzle game. I don't do well doing puzzles on stream because it's a lot of me just going, huh, It just doesn't feel fun. Batenzo 2017. Thank you so much for tapping in. Okay, so we are missing the chest. Fairly certain. I don't remember picking it up. If I were a chest, where would I be? I'm gonna guess somewhere in this ball pit. Well, we're gonna find out eventually. I'm gonna keep track of time. Let's see how long it takes you. I honestly don't see how you did this in 20 minutes. Oh, could you build a hold on. Oh, this might not work. Ah, I'm dying! There it is. The sunset. Also, not only did I get all of them out, I got them all to the higher level. That's impressive. Honestly, that's one of the things I hope is added in the Switch successor. I want the ability to make quick clips, because there's been times where I've played something on the Switch off stream and it's like, oh, that'd been a funny clip to just grab real quick. I'm genuinely surprised at how fast you got that. Motion controls are actually Trey's favorite. I'm using motion controls. Listen, Red, I'm not as dumb as I look sometimes. Occasionally. Especially in Mario Kart. Can I just leave? Does the chest count if I just go? Oh yeah, I can just go. I thought I would have to finish the puzzle. I remember when I had to learn motion controls for Splatoon. I always heard the motion control aiming was like the best way to play Splatoon. I don't know, I couldn't do it. Splatoon. It is. Yeah. There's another shooter type game on the Switch that people like the motion controls for. All right. Where are we headed? We're heading to the take two. The laboratory, damn it. My brain kept wanting to say laboratory. Oh, man. You're right, Red. This is too much reading. My wish in terms of games for the Switch is we get an insane lineup. Yeah, I mean, it's the launch lineup is always... It's crazy. It's the most important, but I feel like it's rare to have a good, solid launch lineup. I mean, Switch Original, Switch Prime, whatever you want to call it, the first one, knocked it out of the park with Tears of the Kingdom. Not Tears of the Kingdom, Breath of the Wild, but what are they going to do for the next one? I think the game was Momodora. No, that's a dumb game. I'm talking about Odyssey 2, new 3D Mario, Zelda, teaser, Metroid 5. At this point, Metroid Prime 4 has got to be the launch one, right? That's got to be what they're aiming for. Do we know? But yeah, I would like the ability to record small gameplay. Did I say 5? I meant 4. I wouldn't be surprised at a 3D Mario. I feel like there's always exceptions to the rules, because you do have Galaxy to Galaxy 2, but we always generally get about one 3D Mario per console. It feels right that the Switch successor would launch with a Mario 3D sequel, which I'd be pumped about. What else? That statement is very sad, to be honest. What, the one 3D Mario per console?
Hi.
We meet again. How have you been? Worn anything good lately? The moment I met Cece at Hateno Village, I was reborn as a fashionista. That's why I must find whatever clothing Misko hid in the cave that runs through Walnut Mountain. So I'll head to Hateno Village and set out from there. A bright future awaits me. I know it. I just have to go out and grab it by the frills. Not if I beat you first. In some faraway universe, they would resurrect tons of series if they wanted a real shitload of money. What series would you like to see resurrected? The only fan favorite I can think of off the top of my head would be something like F-Zero. I know they generally have been neglecting F-Zero fans. I feel like we're on the cusp of it, so this doesn't feel like a legit answer. I always want more Donkey Kong, and the Monkey Paw being not not a remake. Give me a goddamn new Donkey Kong, damn it. I don't need to be resurrected because the Wii U was my first console and all the games I played on it are on Switch except Wii Sports. Conquer? I would love to see the Switch launch with Conquer. I can see the headlines now. Let's see. Oh, you know what I would want? 100%. I don't think it'll happen. I want Mario Maker 3. I don't think it would be a launch title, but I am ready for a third one. Even though I preferred the first Mario Maker, I still enjoyed the second one and would like to see whatever they would do next. Hey, everybody, Beast Camp is eating Taco Bell. Beast Camp, what's been the highlight of your day? I need to welcome it. Let's see. Yeah, like at least 2 would be okay. It's not Nintendo's first-party games don't sell, so I don't know how they don't have the development budget to make more. Yeah. I mean, they cycle through Mario, Zelda, Mario Kart, Smash Bros. That's like their one per console thing that's been keeping them going. It is sad, but as rock solid as every 3D Mario tends to be, I understand why it takes time, but I would want more. Let's see, first X-rated system. But imagine if they resurrected Tamagotchi Life, new 3D Mario, Golden Sun, Metroid, Zelda teaser, Animal Crossing, and Mario Maker. You know what? Animal Crossing wouldn't be a bad launch title, because it's been what, 4 years from New Leaf or whatever it was called. They would kill with new console plus new Animal Crossing. Thanks, Brothers Taco Bell, baby. I don't know if you responded to that. I got an ad for Outlaws, for Star Wars Outlaws. I know we talked about it at work. Has anybody here been playing Star Wars Outlaws or been watching any of it? Beast Camp and I were kind of kicking the tires on that one this week. Oh, and how could I forget Mario Kart? That has like 30 million sales on Switch. We're never getting a new one. We're just getting new maps. A new win back? Yeah, 25 seconds. Let's see. I think I'll get up. They need to hire us for marketing and planning division. Don't forget Skyrim. You found out you had that access to that. Your math is blowing my mind right now. Oh, man. No, that makes sense. If we're both half interested, that's one full interested. That's a quote of the week, baby! Part of me wants to play it, but I've heard it's just an average game with a lot of stealth. I watched Captain E-Rock stream it. He's been my work from home entertainment, and it's been fun to hang out. And I don't know, it's just like... It feels like I would have to fight through a lot of stuff that I don't like to play a Star Wars game I do like. Magic Scepter. What do we want to get rid of? I kind of don't want to get rid of anything. I should watch someone first play. I should watch someone first, probably. Captain E-Rock's been working his way through it. Good stream friend. Yeah, you know what? No, I don't want it. I got so bored during Jedi Survivor. I know this is a totally different game, but... I played Pikmin 4 demo. Seems cute and fun. I'll start it at some point. Yeah, what did you end up picking up, Tech? Because you talked about you were going to start something in between Tears of the Kingdom and Echoes of Wisdom. What did you end up starting? Because you followed up on it. Brain broken. Ghost of Tsushima, right? Turok would be a cool new game. Green Day, how do we not have more dinosaur games? Dinosaur games feel like a no-brainer, yet I don't feel like we have that many of them. At least not that I'm interested in. I know we have Ark, but everything I've ever heard about is that game's janky. Part of me wants to play... I read that. Turok would be a cool new game. I chose Ghost of Tsushima, 17 hours in, 50%. Nice. I need to play Ghost. I think you would really like Ghost. Beast Camp. I heard the story's really good, and I know like story games are your favorite. That's what I'm saying. They could make a very cool new one. You know what? I was actually talking about this at work the other day. I legit want to see a Jurassic Park game that has like that asynchronous play where, say, 4 people are survivors and 1 person is like the dinosaur, and you're trying to escape a park. And you could even have it where the person who's the dinosaur at some point like has pre-made parks that they built with traps to like try and get the survivors cornered. It would be very fun to see. I don't know, obviously know nothing about gameplay development, but I would like to see that happen because we do have that Jurassic Park Survivor game coming out, but that's a single-player solo experience. Turning it into like a multiplayer thing, kind of like what Evolve tried to be. God, what, 2017? But with kind of like the dinosaur or Jurassic Park license. Love the atmosphere of the gameplay. The fighting just looks so cool. I can imagine. The fighting... I heard the fights in Ghost of Tsushima is a very interesting mechanic. It's not as like rapid as you think. Like there's a lot of thought into the way you parry and attack, and the pacing's really fun. Alright, let's figure our way up here. I need to look into the solo game you're talking about. That sounds rad. Jurassic Park Survivor. It is 2025, I think. Probably will be delayed. Last we heard about it was about a month ago with like some teaser information. Evolve, a game ahead of its time. It came out in 2014. Damn, that was 2014? But yeah, give me an asynchronous gameplay. 1 person's the dinosaur, 4 people are the survivors. They've got to escape Jurassic Park. Your idea would be very cool, too. Let's develop it. Yeah, I picked up a few days ago. That patience is literally the way to win. I like games like that. Like, don't get me wrong, I like a good button masher, but games where it's like you have to pay attention to the fight is fun. Is it characters we've seen before or a totally new story? I think it's a totally new story on Isla Nublar, the first Jurassic Park setting. All right. I don't feel like goofing around. Here we go. We got 1 mission, and it's to succeed. Boop. I work for Nintendo, and we've been looking for ideas, and you will get no credit. Oh, man. The funny thing about that is imagining Nintendo trying to do a Jurassic Park game. All right, this is the story of a girl. No, this is the lab that we need to get to so we can upgrade our thing. All right, just doing a little sweep, make sure we got no enemies. That looks like the Yiga clan. Are the Yiga clan taking over the laboratory? Let's find out. Hello. Ah, what a pleasant morning. Hey, you. The Puripad laboratory is ready for us to do some great things together. First, let's get that sensor up and running. Come on, let me see that Puripad. This will only take a moment. Dun, dun. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. A whole new world. The sensor reacts when you are close to a shrine. Now the sensor will make a sound if there are shrines near you. I love it. Okay, that wraps up my chatting about it. Try testing out the sensor. That's odd. The sensor reacts when you're moving towards a shrine. There's a shrine in the cave at the bottom of this hill, but the sensor isn't reacting to it whatsoever. I already found it. What? You already found it? I'd expect nothing less from you. That sensor will still be invaluable. It's the product of my brilliance, after all. I expect nothing less from me. Well, I've told you about what you need to know about the sensor, but I fear it's gone in one ear and out the other. So hang on a minute. Is he going to reactivate the shrine? Okay, the details look correct, and I'll post it right here. Yes, very good. Here you go. The operation instructions for the sensor. Now you can review the sensor feature anytime you want. Just read the poster there. Now you begin to see the true potential of the Puripad. But I'm nowhere near done yet. I created new features for that device while I was waiting here for you. Yes, I whipped up some prototypes of these extra features and get them on your Puripad at any time. That is, with some help from you, getting some final data I need in order to activate them perfectly. Let's talk if you want those upgrades. Enjoy that sensor, a taste of great things to come. Until then, let's see. I'm going to try to keep showing up Saturdays and Sundays, but after September I may not be able to make it. Every stream starting a new international education program, which is quite difficult. Hey, I totally understand. It's like what Sierra talked about. Life happens. It'll always be a joy whenever we all get to connect. If not, we'll be around the next time. Especially, like, I know for me too, fall and winter is when I have a lot more availability. So we're kind of like getting into that. That's why I've been streaming more. A lot of times spring, summer is where I get busy again and don't have as much time. So it's been fun. If things get busy, we'll see you when we see you. I'm glad you got to hang out this week. But that's what I was gonna say. The Saturday streams, I don't know if the morning streams will continue once we get into the spring and the summer. She sounds like a Yiga Clan member. Let's see. I wonder if any Jurassic Park games or movies will go to the route of the books where they end up napalming one of the islands. Jesus Christ, I didn't know that. That, you know what? That'll be a feature in the one we make. Hey, you. We have more work to do. Your Puripad is nowhere near its full capability yet. The Puripad will be even better after I add some extra features. Those include the most essential ones. The travel medallion feature that lets you set up gates for instant travel anywhere. There's also Hero's Path mode. It shows where you traveled. Finally, Sensor Plus, which helps you find more than shrines. Your Puripad will be perfect once all of those are installed. But first, I'll need you to gather some test data so I can fine-tune my prototypes. So let's get to work on the pad. Just talk to me anytime you'd like to get started on any of these. Let's do Travel Medallion. I'll watch the VODs. Did you play Breath of the Wild DLC? I did, yeah. Those were super fun. Escape the islands before it gets blown up. This game just keeps getting better and better. The Travel Medallion feature is quite exceptional and lets you travel instantly to a gate you've established elsewhere. But we're going to have a little bit of an extra challenge with all this. Come now, give me your Puripad for a moment. I saw a meme that said they always plan for those dinosaurs to escape. Have you seen how big the door to enter that park? That's really funny. Let's see, quote of the week. Look here, in distant Akala, up in its northeastern corner, is the Akala Ancient Tech Lab, which is also my home. That's where my prototype of the Travel Medallion feature is. I started to work back on it there. I'd go get it myself, but word is that some dangerous trespassers have made themselves at home here. That's why I'd like to have you, with all your great talents, go there and fetch my Travel Medallion prototype. To speed this journey along, well, the return journey anyway. Where was that thing again? Here it is. Pop. I should have gone to this place first. I've activated a travel gate outside this lab. Now you can get here instantly, if not faster. You'll need to make your own way to Akala Ancient Tech Lab, however. You'll find the Travel Medallion prototype in a chest beside my desk there. Should be easy enough to find. I want those goggles. Want to hear anything else about my inventions before you rush off? Your Puripad will grow to its full potential with these extra features. Hero Path Mode. Heroes Path Mode is an outstanding addition if you do a lot of investigating and pay $10.99. Truth is, there's a tracking feature installed on the Puripad. Heroes Path Mode lets you see this feature on screen. It's a brilliant system that lets you see the exact path you've taken. But before I can install the prototype perfectly, I'll need to get data from 15 shrine locations from you. Already done it. What? You got the data? Hurry up and let me see the Puripad. Now give me just a moment. Heroes Path Mode. Now you'll be able to see the path you've traveled so far on your map. I want to do it. We're not going to watch the whole thing, but we're going to run it and see how long it took me to die. Oh, yes. I should prepare operation instructions for this feature, too. Hang on. No, you don't have to, really. All right, how many more of these do we got? Let me tell you, bud. I've been avoiding you for a long time. I think I'm going to check all these boxes. Sensor Plus? We may not have enough for that. Your path is about to be wild. Excellent. Very good thinking being curious about this feature. It allows you to pinpoint the location of more than shrines, many more things. That's why I call it Sensor Plus. You can select what you want from the compendium, but I can't add my prototype without some extra data. So you need to fill your compendium with at least 5 types of monsters. I know I haven't done that. I don't have time for pictures. It's hard to get data on monsters without putting yourself at risk. You'll need a careful approach, or a quiet one. Though you could grab their attention any old way you want and snap a picture on the fly. Then you'll have your data. Want to hear anything else? Nope. Bye. What do you mean? I just talked to you for like 10 minutes. Alright. Let's get out of here. Oh, yeah. Let's take a look at this, thing. How long did it take me to die? Oh, does it not play? Oh, there it is. Okay. Can you... That's very funny. Alright, I'm done. We'll look at that feature at some point. Switch to the sky map since that was in the sky. You know, I think I talked about this at some point. I don't know if it ever made it to the stream. It's so funny to me, like, one of the things I was trying to do to hype up Tears of the Kingdom streaming is I tried to do a recording of my Heroes mode from Breath of the Wild as, like, a fun little silent... Or not even silent, because it would be the game noise. And it was way too long, and my Switch kept going to sleep. So I couldn't get a full recording. And it would be like 12 minutes, and then it was like, oh, god dang it, and I couldn't get it right. I tried for like an hour, and like some setting would always be off in a way that the recording wouldn't work, and so eventually I just gave up. 180-ish, if not more. Probably 190 by the time all the DLC stuff and goofing around was done. I'm 100% am probably going to put more hours into this than Breath of the Wild. Just by nature of where we're at and how much more we got to go. Okay, so we hit the main task of the stream. So I wanted to get that upgrade. We can continue his quest by going up here. We really could just teleport if we want, but I'm going to keep exploring this area and unlocking the towers. I thought I saw one that wasn't up there. But yeah, we're going to have fun here, and that'll probably be where we end the stream tonight. I don't feel like doing any more missions. We'll pick up tomorrow morning if we get a chance to stream. I think I have like 180 hours in both of them. How many do you have so far? I think he has 160 in Tears of the Kingdom. I looked this morning. It's in my stream title. Not this morning. I looked before I went live. What does it say? 135 hours. Let's see. What about Ganon? You want me to go straight to Ganon right now? Ain't gonna happen. Alright, let's see. I'm honestly scared. What if I'm too good, you know? What if I take on Ganon and I win and this all was for nothing? It's a possibility. Alright, let's go see what's over here. A dazzling place we never knew. That's where I died. Let's see what we can find over here. Can I ride the elk? Yeah, what if? Ah, damn it. I thought you were going to play till you beat it. Ganon is much harder in this game than Breath of the Wild. Oh, no, 100%. I'm going to go all the way. It won't be tonight. Did I? I don't remember saying that. Those trees freak me out. I don't like them. They're not a fun enemy. They're annoying, and I feel bad for taking them down. You didn't. I was hoping to convince you. You know what? You convinced me, Green Day. This is now a 24-hour stream. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. What's going on over here? How do I fix this? Do I dive into the pond? There's no way. That's too deep to swim. What's with the blank stare? Oh, you must be a customer. What's that you got there? Have a Hylian shroom. Sorry, but if you're here on farm business, you'll have to talk to my dad at the farm. I need to get my hands on that message bottle floating in the pond quick. I finally found the letter my great-grandpa left, but can't reach it for it. My arms are too short. Pond's too deep. But that letter has the advice I need to get the farm back on its feet. If I don't get my hands on it, we're sunk. I'm on it. I don't know why I switched to that. Okay, so we need to get out there. What do we have that we can build? I'm surprised out of all the devices I have, I don't have a device that lets me float. Because I'm pretty sure that cart would just sink. Do you float? Not at all. Let's see. I wish I could just put that back into my inventory. Oh, actually, hold on. Come on. Wait, I think I just made this worse. Special delivery. Ice blocks would be awesome right now, right? New specialty with Mayor. Cheese fermentation. Can't name too early. Imagine if it rolled back into the pond. I told you, whatever you're after, I'm too busy to... Huh? That's my great-grandpa's message bottle. How did you... Did you fish it out for me? Thanks. There should be a letter in this bottle with advice for getting our farm back on its feet. Let's see here. Yep, there we go. Gosh, I do miss great-grandpa's handwriting. His penmanship was so messy that no one but him and his family could read it. Oh, I hadn't thought of that. New specialty with mare. Cheese. Fermentation. Can't name too early. Yeah, this could work. Sorry to run, but I want to put Great-Grandpa's advice into practice right away. If you need me, I'll be back at the house. Can't relate. Imagine having good handwriting. It's right over there, by the way. Come by a bit later so I can thank you for the help. If I play my cards right, I can start making a new signature product. It'll be good not just for our farm, but for the whole village. I'm itching to get started. What you got other business with? Take a shroom. From Cece? Look, I'm not denying mushrooms are nice to look at, but to go from that to wearing them is, well, I'm not the only one who thinks so. The couple at the end didn't see eye to eye about the same thing. Guess it's tough sometimes to be married to someone with different tastes than you. But I can see you mean well enough with the gift, so I'm happy to accept. Thanks. 1 out of 8 people are corrupted. Okay, I'm headed home in that case. See you later. I'm in a hurry to give out mushroom. I thought I had something and I lost it immediately. Let's talk to this guy. Well, you're a new face round here. If I'm any judge... Take 2. Well, you're a new face round here, if I'm any judge. Welcome to Hateno pasture. Love to get some sun. Don't my cows look happy to be out sunbathing? You got something for me? Take this. Is this from Cece? Isn't that sweet? These are tasty if you fry them up as a snack. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate the gift, but me and my daughter Koyan and old man Tak don't care much about clothes. What use is fashion in the fields, right? Still, I'm glad that's all you came for. If you told me you were here to pick up some fresh milk, I'd have been in a tight spot. Make no mistake. Fresh milk? Don't tell me you haven't heard of my farm's fresh milk. It's the best in Hateno. He looks like the Zelda version of Giga Chad. The secret's in the special feed I make for my cows. It gives their milk an extra little something you don't get anywhere else. Except I've been having trouble getting my hands on acorns to mix up any more of it. There used to be a ton of acorns all over the ground in the forest out back. No idea where they all went. Probably the squirrels started taking over and grabbing them all for themselves. That squirrel attacked me the moment I got here. Sometimes they'll drop acorns they carry in their cheeks if you startle them, but they're quick little critters. I need at least 3 acorns to make my special feed, so it's a real problem for me. Hey, guess what? I'm coming in from 130 hours. Here you go. I appreciate the sentiment, but I'll need more than a kind gesture. It takes at least 3 acorns to mix their feeds, you see. There used to be tons of acorns all over the ground. Okay, so he won't accept my acorns. I gotta go get fresh acorns. Evening, folks, and shish kebab tray. How's it going, Laser? It's been the highlight of your day. I need to know. Welcome in. Good to see ya. All right, let's go scare some squirrels. Hey, back at it. How's it going, C-Bot? It's been the highlight of your day. I need to know. Welcome in. We're just hanging around Hyrule, getting up to no good. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. All right, so if I was a squirrel, how would I be startled? Oh, that's a mushroom. I thought it was a squirrel. Would you knock it off? I'm not gonna beat you. Alright, that was for smacking me. And look at that, we got ourselves some acorns. How many acorns does that put me at? Exactly 3. Let's go back. What's the full version of your greeting? What's been the highlight of your day? I need to know. Is that it? Talk to the kiddo about what he wanted to get his aunt as a present. I think she needs a new doggy toy. Aw, very sweet. What a kind and thoughtful kid. Let's see. Worked, took off early, had ice cream, made steaks, worked out, then chilled. Oh, I need to know makes sense. Yeah, I can't remember, because it always started out as what's been the highlight of your day, and I think over time I just realized I kept saying I need to know, And so it kind of got jumbled into like one word. I thought it was, what do you need to know? What's been the highlight of your day? What do you need to know? Get the fuck out of here. Go. Oh, man. Okay. So, I reap what I sow constantly. I've always loved being the, like, sarcastic uncle to my niece and nephew, like, jokingly, like, being just a little bit too mean. And so, whenever I would, like, see them, especially the young one, Jax, I would always just jokingly be like, nah, go. The other day, I walked up on him, and I wasn't even thinking he did that to me. It was like, oh, that made me so happy that he thought of doing the joke right back to me, and he had like the biggest smile on his face. Let's see. At this point, Trey just blame Mixer for everything. Stream habit, Mixer. Stream friends, Mixer. Gaming skill and ability, Mixer. It's always Mixer. Love to get some sun. No, I don't want to talk about your cows. I want to give you acorns. Now, if I had 3 acorns, here you go. No fooling. Well, I'm not going to look a gift horse in the mouth. Not with me at my wit's end and all. Honestly, dude, it wasn't that hard. I don't know if this rightly makes up for it, but have a bottle on me. Fresh milk. Ooh. I was keeping it squirreled away, but no reason to be a miser about it now. I better go mix up a batch of feed right away, now that I got some more acorns. If you ever want more fresh milk, I'll swap you some for 3 acorns. Call it a special trade just for you. Justice for cows. Hey, look at that! We completed a side quest. Let's see. Hooked up the dog, not the ant. Well. Fur baby. Let's see. No, I know we asked it earlier, but I know we got some new faces. What's been on everybody's playlist? What games has been keeping people entertained? Love to know. We talked about it, how there's a lot of great games on the horizon. Plucky Squire, Astrobots, Echoes of Wisdom. Pretty good lineup coming up. All right. Where's the nearest map? It honestly is up there. We might just go for it. What was the largest stream viewer count wise? Personally? Let me think about that. That's called Chick-fil-A. What's that? Capcom Fighting Collection 2 announced. Power Stone for players online. Capcom Fighting Collection. Is that the one that you talked about? Like some of those games have not been available almost ever? I remember you talking about that in the Discord, I think. Breath of the Wild, I went back. I love both these games so much. Nice. So I know I had done a couple charity streams over the years. Some of those ended up on the front page, so those got up pretty high. Excuse me. With no special event tied to it, I think the highest ever got maybe 60, maybe. One time Tapacado had 2 years. It was crazy. I know, right? One of them comes out on the 12th, Marvel vs. Capcom Collection. Marvel vs. Capcom 2 has been available since midway through the PS3 360 era. Damn. Can I... This is either going to be the worst mistake or it's going to be very funny. The other day I was like cleaning through some of my stuff and I found some journals I was keeping. And apparently when I first started streaming, like I was writing a log of like each time I streamed and like some things to note. And there was one that was like early on. It was like within the first few months. And it was like, had a good stream today, had 3 people, hell yeah. And it was just like, fuck, like I remember just thinking back to that point. And it was very funny to come across that message so early on. All right, let's see. Put this here. And there. Up we go. Oh, this sucks. It just started raining. Are you kidding me? Don't fall, don't fall. Okay, hold on. We got this. We got this. Yeah, don't tell that story again. Thanks, Green Day. Rocket shields solve everything. At least until it starts raining. Let's go up. All right, we'll chill here. I wish there was a... Actually... Damn. I wish there was a way I could say, hey, I want to fuse this to my shield. Don't drop it. Ah. I guess if we're, like, quick enough. Well... That sucks. Don't drop it. Immediately throws it down the mountain. That's how I beat my first Gleeok rocket shields. I lost the rocket. Gosh. Dang it. Alright. Well, we're going to find out another way around there. Also need to figure out what to do with those dragons. Consider using portable plot and using those sticky lizards for an anti-slip elixir. I had an anti-slip elixir at some point, and I didn't feel like it did anything. I mean, I'm sure, obviously it does. They wouldn't put it in the game if it didn't. Looks like the rain's clearing up soon. Doesn't do anything for jumps. Also, I pre-ordered Astrobot for next weekend. Hell yeah. That game looks so good, man. I don't know when I'll ever get around to it, but it's definitely up there. It doesn't do anything for jumps, unfortunately. Oh, that might honestly have been what it was. I may have some slip resistant. I do not. What is Astrobots? I might have to check it out. It is PlayStation's 3D platformer. It has all the charm of like a Nintendo platformer. It is so fun, inventive, and it's a great display of the controller. If it's anything to go off of the demo they created whenever the PlayStation 5 launched. I watched a launch trailer today. It looked really good. Isn't Astrobot that built-in game? So they have a free like tech demo that launches with the PS5. They have a VR version, which is what I've played and it's pretty good. And now this is the first like full-fledged non-VR version. PS5 came pre-installed with the most charming platformer ever. Like Trey said, it is the pinnacle of what the controller can do, and it is amazing. VR game was PS4. Yes, thank you. How's PSVR, by the way? Cannot comment on PSVR 2. I had PSVR 1. I really enjoyed it. It exists where all VR exists for me, and that like it is fun, but not so fun that I want to set up the VR set every time. Astrobots itself is fantastic, though. It's just charming. It's hard. It gets what Nintendo does so often with their platformers in that it's a joy to play. For me, is the issue a number of games. I can see that. And the funny thing to me about VR is like the game I had the most fun with ever was a tech demo. It was the archery game for the HTC Vive.
Shines upon the land. The aimless spirits of slain monsters return to flesh. The world.
Yeah. It's done there pretty loud here, so I'll probably bid you all a good night before the power goes out. Seabot, you take care. Hopefully the storms don't get too bad. It's been real rainy here too. I feel you. Okay, I've given up on trying to climb in the rain. I'm going over here because we can go bully some people. You can skip the blood moon scene. Yeah. I feel like 130 hours in, I feel like I can comment on this. I don't think the blood moon does anything in this game. I really remember feeling like, damn, that sucked every time it happened in Breath of the Wild, but here, it's just a cutscene. Alright. want to land this. Absolutely nothing. Let's see. You know what it does? I learned today. What's that? Oh, it's you. Standing there alone. Can you hear me? Boop. Hey, whoa. You attack with bees? I changed my mind. I don't want to be here. Oh, damn! I didn't even see him. I still thought he was all the way over there. I just looked it up, too. It's interesting, even not dramatic. Oh, yeah, I didn't even read that correctly. I would like to know. I mean, from what I remember it was supposed to do in Breath of the Wild is it's supposed to reanimate all of the enemies you just killed, but I don't feel like it does that. It doesn't feel like it makes it a threat. Access a reset button for many of the things in Hyrule: respawning weapons, shield, monsters, and loot points. Gotcha. So it's actually a scene that Nintendo installed in the game that occurs to basically make sure the game saves everything you've done. They were scared by not putting it in and having the game run non-stop, that something would happen, like shut down your game or the game would glitch out. It's a pause to reset the game. Okay, that's pretty interesting. That makes more sense than like, oh, enemies respawn, have at it. Okay. Do I still have the long shot bow? It does respawn enemies, you just don't fight anyone. You know what? Let's do something we have not done in all 130 hours. We are going to be sneaky. We getting stupid? Arrowkin, we stay stupid. What's been the highlight of your day? Need to know. Welcome in. It's good to see ya. Welcome in. It's good to see ya. What's been the highlight of your day? I need to know. Welcome in. It's good to see ya. You got me thinking about it, Tech. Sneaky and activates an ability. Hell yeah. You hate doing what you're in the middle of saying. I am but a contradiction, always waiting to correct myself. Whoop. All right, one down. You are too fast. Highlight: start to a 3-day weekend means I get to sleep. Ooh. That sounds great. Hey. No! Oh, we almost lost history. All right, get out of the way. I need to focus on you because you're a real pain in the ass. If I can get flurries down. Come on, attack. I feel like I used to be decent at them. Damn, Sidon's not fucking around. Oh my god, Tulin, you just saved my life. I saw death flash before my eyes. Alright, come on, attack me again. That was a headshot. There it is. Alright, that one's dead. Now, we got this. Oh, it's going back. from downtown. Boop. Damn it. Hey, hey. Man, I should use a shield more often. Remember when we built up such a stockpile of arrows? Alright, let's eat food because we're about to die. Damn it, I need to make more food. Tulin just took one for the team. Okay, they're dead. Now, last one. Where are you at? Man, if I would have landed this... A little bit too high. There we go. All right. That'll do it. I learned that today because of Breath of the Wild. There's a shrine that can only be activated by a blood moon, and I was getting really annoyed by waiting. Also, I want to get the Monkey Souls-like game. I haven't pulled the trigger yet. Black Myth Wukong. Oh, I totally messed up the name. Yeah, that one. Wukong, a.k.a. the mythology Goku's based on. I didn't know that. He's a spirit. He could take infinite shots, probably. I don't know how spirits work. I do that in games a lot. I get like 200 arrows, then I forget and keep going, then I'm down to like 10. I am not very well thought out with all my arrows. Alright, straight up. Now tell me, do you really want to love me forever? Wow, wow, wow. Oh, nothing. Alright, straight up, straight down. We can tell. Oh. It's magic, you know. Alright, let's see. The funny thing is, the sentence could have ended, I'm not very thought out and still be factually correct. God damn. It's true. Oh man, that's good. Alright, let's see. Where are we at? Where are we at? I'm learning, guys! Oh man. At some point, if we ever do find a time to like sit down together and go through all the quotes, it would be fun to label them. There's going to be a very skewing bias towards deprecating. Alright, let's see. Oh, that could have been bad. Bad. He's one of us now. One of us. One of us. Boop. Alright, let's see. Okay, we got that. I think we got all we can get for now. Let's keep finding new things to do. I wonder if I can find a shrine nearby. That would be a good topper to the day, because it is. I didn't realize it was already 9 o'clock. I do want to say I talked about this at the start of the stream. Talk about it now that we're kind of getting close to the end. One of the reasons why I'm streaming tonight is there's a good chance that I will not be streaming in the morning tomorrow or the evening. And given that I will be gone next weekend, this was kind of a sure shot chance of getting some more Zelda in for the week. So we're doubling up. If I am available in the morning, we'll continue doing our Saturday morning tap tunes, but that is not a guarantee. There's a shrine by Ganon. We're going to go out on a high note. We're going to go out on one of these. All right. So how are we going to keep this guy stable? I honestly probably could use the quick build of the last thing we did. Okay, that was stupid. I wonder if there's a way... Could we use any of these? Is this cheating? That almost worked. That feels like that would work. Let it go. Oh, thank you for your help earlier. Yeah. Just get to the part where you praise me. Try letting go. Is it gonna work? Moon ride, moon ride. How's the president standing? That was brilliant. I would have never thought of it. All right, let's get him secured while he's still standing. I've never thought of this. Just put this right here, get that fastened, and no way. Perfect. That might be the cleanest setup we've done so far. With your help, President Hudson is now standing proudly and firmly in place. It fills my heart with joy to see him doing so well on his own. Take this with my thanks. Red rupee, yum. Also, you must be hungry after all that hard work. Let me give you a little something I made myself. Yum. Bright seafood rice balls. Demon King? Secret Stone? Ah, yes, but I still don't feel like I've thanked you enough. I know he would have thought of it. Only Link has floating platforms. This is a little something from my premium collection. A special gift from me to you. Puff Shroom. Now I can go to other places to put up more signs. And with that, I'm off. He's off to see the wizard, the wonderful Wizard of Oz. All right. Cool. I'm not going to lie. I honestly thought that would take me longer. But we are going to go ahead and call it here. Just because if I do have to work tomorrow, I don't want to be up too late. So let's go ahead and get things switched back over to this section. Cool. Yeah, thank you all for being here. It's been a lovely and fantastic evening. I'm glad we got some of our to-dos done. We'll keep at it. I think tomorrow I'll probably start working my way towards the Goron place. That's where the last dungeon that I know of is, so we'll do that. I wonder if President Hudson sent him away so many occasions because he's annoying as fuck. May as well go to the castle, right? Thanks for stream. Hope your work goes smoothly tomorrow for the next week if you're busy. Thanks for the fun. Don't let your fingers in the stream while you're still talking about anything else. No. I would never do that. I thought this was the Top Gun song. No, this is the Legend of Synthwave from Game Chops. Does it say like the artist? Is it? It's not just Game Chops. Who did it? Legend of Synthwave is the Zelda music you know and love, reimagined as an 80s synthwave soundtrack. The deluxe edition features 8 new and exclusive remixes of favorite Zelda games like Ocarina of Time. That's just listing what it is. Helent is a music producer and guitarist from Italy. He's the artist behind Mario and Chill and the Super Lo-Fi World Series. Legend of Synthwave Deluxe is an expansion and remastering of the original 2020 release. Okay. Let's see. May as well do that next story while you're at it, right? You should make the music turn down on the cam chat only seen in OBS. Is it still high? I can turn that down. I'll keep working on it. Let's see. I don't even know what to do now that you're leaving. You can watch Aliens 3. I forgot. I lost my train of thought. I don't know. But best place to keep in line with when the stream is going live. Discord, assign yourself the role. I tag it every time I go live. Never really have a set plan, but the goal is to stream tomorrow. If not, Monday's the next target. So, yeah. I still need to see Romulus. Yes, Romulus is super good. Hope you get a chance to go see it. Let's see, that's better. I'll work on it. Eventually, I'll get these things ironed out. But it ain't gonna be today. We'll see you around. Love your faces. Everybody have a good weekend. If I don't see you again, bye-bye.